Glory to God. Most welcome to our channel. What a funny story. And what a great lesson at the end. It's a story about a dog's curly tail and the terrible trouble of a ghost, a veteran ghost. It was originally told by none other than Swami Vivekananda himself. Let's listen to the story and laugh and learn our lesson. There was a poor man who wanted a great deal of money, and somehow he had heard that if he could get hold of a ghost, he might command him to bring money or anything else he liked. So he was very anxious to get hold of a ghost. He went about searching for a man who would give him a ghost. And at last he found a sage with great powers, and he besought his help. The sage asked him what he would do with a ghost. "I want a ghost to work for me, sir. Teach me please, how to get hold of a ghost. I desire it very much," replied the man. But the sage said, "Don't disturb yourself, go home." The next day the man went again to the sage and began to weep and pray. "Give me a ghost, sir. Please give me a ghost. I must have a ghost to help me. I must, sir. Please understand." At last, disgusted with his annoyingly beseeching prayer, the sage said, "Take this charm, repeat this magic word, and a ghost will come, and whatever you say to him, he will do. But beware, they are terrible beings and must be kept continually busy. If you fail to give him work, he will take your life." The man replied, "That is easy, sir. I can give him work for all his life." Then he went to a forest, and after long repetition of the magic word, a huge ghost appeared before him and said, "I am a ghost. I have been conquered by your magic, but you must keep me constantly employed. The moment you fail to give me work, I will kill you." The man said, "Build me a palace." And the ghost said, "It's done. The palace is built. Here it is." "Bring me money, a great deal of money," said the man. "Here is your money, sir. Here is your money. A great deal of money," said the ghost. "Cut this forest down and build a city in its place. Do you see? A city. A city indeed." "That is done," said the ghost. "Anything more?" Now the man began to be frightened and thought he could give him nothing more to do. He did everything in a trice. The ghost said, "Give me something to do, or I will eat you up." The poor man could find no further occupation for him and was frightened. So he ran and at last reached the sage and said, "Oh, sir, protect my life." The sage asked him what the matter was, and the man replied, "I have nothing to give the ghost to do. Everything I tell him to do, he does in a moment, and he threatens to eat me up if I do not give him any work." Just then the ghost arrived, saying, "I'll eat you up," and he would have swallowed the man. The man began to shake and begged the sage to save his life once again. The sage said, "I will find you a way out. Look at that dog with the curly tail. Draw your sword quickly and cut the tail off and give it to the ghost to straighten it out." The man cut off the dog's tail and gave it to the ghost, saying, Straighten that out for me." The ghost took it and slowly and carefully straightened it out, but as soon as he let it go, it instantly curled up again. Once more, he most laboriously straightened it out, and only to find it again curled up as soon as he attempted to let go of it. Again he most patiently straightened it out, but as soon as he let it go, it curled up again. So he went on for days and days until he was exhausted, terribly tired out. Then he said, I was never in such trouble before in my life. I am an old veteran ghost, but never before was I in such trouble. Then he ruefully suggested, I will make a compromise with you. You let me off, and I will let you keep all I have given you, and will promise not to harm you. And this condition pleased the man immensely, and he accepted the offer most gladly. The veteran ghost was set free, and understandably, the man started a life of luxury, thanks to the wise counsel of the sage, or in other words, the curly tail of the dog. The golden lesson: the world, or the external world, is like the curly tail. We cannot change it, no matter how hard we try. Bhagavan Sri Krishna revealed the same truth towards the end of his divine earthly play. Glory to God.